going to call to order the Board of Supervisors meeting and start with the Pledge of Allegiance. The flag is back there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Public comment. Hobson, you can go ahead from where you are.
I'd ask to be allowed to defer to make that comment until after the nature of the changes to the Board of Supervisors is made, and then I'd like to make my comment after that is whatever that means is raised, if I may.
I'd rather you go now. This is when the public comment time is.
I will forego my comments for now.
I'm sorry?
I will forego my comments for now.
I'm sorry, just when there's traffic, if people could speak more loudly. Thank you very much.
So Hodson has chosen to forego his public comment. So we will move on. There were a couple of things from the roadmaster that came up today.
The roadmaster brought it to our attention that we're looking at pulling a lot of the dirt away from the bank out back to be able to provide more parking. We have a gentleman that will take the dirt and will haul it away. We just have to provide for the digging and pulling the dirt away.
So we had started the Old Greg School fill removal to add parking a couple years ago. The person that was taking the fill at the time ended up not needing any more than what he took. A gentleman called yesterday who's interested in more fill and will haul it, but we would need to approve having the roadmaster either do the excavation or pay to have someone do the excavation. But he's interested pretty promptly, so that's why it's brought up tonight.
The roadmaster is willing to do the excavation, is that right?
As time would allow in between the road projects he has.
Yeah. Well, that would be my first thought, is to have him do it, rather than hire somebody.
I would have no problem with going that way. I feel that way we have a little more control, even know what we need for sure.
Okay, so is there a motion to allow for the fill to be taken by Todd, I don't think we have a last name, excavated by the road crew?
I will make that motion, providing, like I said, that Brandon keeps an eye on it. That way he can keep us in the loop as well.
Yeah, I will second the motion.
Any further discussion?
Not here.
None here.
Any public comment on that particular item? Okay, seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimous.
The second one was that he was waiting to hear back from the Fish and Game, I believe it is, about that tree that was in the creek. You know that right? I guess it was brought up before.
The Fish and Game Wildlife had brought up a tree in Sinking Creek that has been causing issues. When they were doing stream bank improvement, we had already approved the road crew to assist them in removing it. They have not been available, but apparently it's been contacted again, the township, about the tree. So Brandon, obviously we've already approved him to do the removal, but we need the EMA, there was discussion of the emergency management coordinators assisting in the removal of the tree, because technically that falls in their purview. So it would be, I don't think we really need to approve anything, but somebody needs to get in touch with Jim Smith and Domer about assisting in that tree removal. So that's more just something you guys need to coordinate. So. Any other discussion on that?
Not here.
Okay. New business that's on the agenda, changes to the Board of Supervisors. I personally have made a career change that presents a conflict of interest with my role as supervisor. So unfortunately, with a heavy heart, I request that the Board of Supervisors accept this as my official resignation effective today, July 17th. So I will need a motion to accept my resignation.
I'll make the motion to accept your resignation, Karen.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion?
Not here.
Obviously, I will not vote on that. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Motion carries 2-0 with my abstaining. So you guys will sign this
I need
letter.
this.
And then at this point, I will turn the meeting over to Doug Beerley, who is the vice chair, to continue the meeting.
Okay, with that done, we need to nominate a replacement for Terry Miller. And, I'll need a motion to nominate somebody.
Do you have anybody in particular in mind, Doug?
Well, I was asking you that question.
I-
We can't hear you.
I asked for a motion to nominate a replacement for Terry Miller.
I would like the board to consider Kathy Orney.
Okay, so you're placing Kathy's name in nomination?
Yes.
Okay, and I accept that. And, we'll need to vote on this. All in favor, say aye.
All right.
Aye. Any discussion about this?
I think we need to ask Kathy personally.
I thought she already had
You need to
volunteered.
ask her if she will accept it.
Yeah. Okay, well, with that said.
Well, did you accept it? You need to ask her if she'll accept it.
Okay, Kathy, will you accept our nomination, to the Board of Supervisors of Lake Township?
I will.
I will, thank you. I wanna thank you for stepping forward and, welcome you to the Board of Supervisors.
To a team.
To the team, sure. And with that said, I want to thank Terry Miller for her service. I know she's worked very hard and thought a lot about being a supervisor, and we're going to miss her when she's gone. But come back and visit us. With that said, I'm going to call for a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, I will second the motion. All in favor?
All right.
Aye. This meeting is adjourned. Congratulations.